So, looks like the marriage of Lily Java and Passion has hit some very rocky 2026. In spite of everything that Java had been saying early this year in different interviews, he was asked about his marriage. Around January, this particular video was done. I think he even did a different video with Zigo, and even in that video he was asked about his marriage because people were like noticing that he had spent quite a little bit more time without going to the US. So people in Zim were speculating, is there problems in his marriage? Is it rocky as he entered 2026? And looks like their speculations were not that far off. Java might be at this moment a man that sits alone with his fancy boots. I wouldn't wear those. I do not know what those shoes are. He dresses funny, this man there. And his very, very, very colorful pants might be sitting solo like that, not only in fashion, but also in marriage. Because today we got a post pertaining his marriage that signs towards a divorce. And I thought maybe it's only on his post, but Lilly as well posted roughly about the same thing. Now, Lilly and Java have been married for a couple of years. This was one of their first weddings, but they've done kind of like vows, reading back their vows to each other or some along those lines a couple of times. Their last one was actually just a year ago. Stuff of fairy tales. That wedding looked like something you see in the movies, in cartoons, like it's not even real. Smoke on the ground, what you name it. The occasion was quite something. If you guys remember that particular thing, that event was just a year ago when they did that wedding. But it looks like in between then and now, something must have broke that could not be unbroke. And it might have been just months even after that fancy wedding that they had, where Java was claiming they spent over $1 million. So, what exactly was Java's post as we are speaking right now, and what exactly was Lily's post? As I mentioned, contrary to what Java had been saying early this year, when you are on his Facebook page, skip over to there, you come down, there was a post that was made about 5 hours from the time when I'm recording this, where he is saying, okay, so I'm on his page here, he says, this moment serves to inform our partners, spiritual sons, and all well-meaning Christians around the world that Lily and I have officially dissolved our marriage. Okay? So Java right there announcing that the wedding has hit a rocky point. In between this marriage, there's been all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things. Just stuff that you hear about on YouTube. And you're like, is that even real? Like those things that you thought were wild, which people speak about, this relationship was like this. Like, yeah, those things you could literally put it on Lily and Java's wedding. This was wild. But before we even talk about that, so he says that the wedding or their marriage vows have been dissolved, you could say. He says this decision was not made lightly. but with maturity, understanding, and peace. Though our marriage has come to an end, we remain friends and committed partners in raising our 3 beautiful children. And I mean, like, you guys would remember videos when Java was there playing with his kids and stuff like that. So they looked good, but it says otherwise. And it goes, not doctrinally, ne? Yes, doctrinally it was dodgy all the way. Doctrinally it was dodgy. Okay, it was dodgy. It was dodgy no half time. It was dodgy no half time. Okay, so he says, as he goes further, we have both fully we are both fully involved in their lives and will continue to co-parent with love, respect, and unity. Family remains a priority to me. Divorce does not change my responsibility or dedication as a father. Our children will continue to receive the presence and support and guidance they deserve, both parents. And we also deeply committed to our separate callings God has placed upon our lives. This new season allows us to walk in those callings separately with charity and purpose while maintaining peace and mutual respect. I ask for your understanding prayers as we move forward with grace, friendship, Java, it says, right? So that is the message that Java posted on his thingy. Now, the thing for me that's kind of it doesn't change that Java is a dodgy man, right? But the thing that you kind of feel heartbroken pertaining them, not in this whole calling thing that they're talking about. Them as a couple, when you saw them, you thought these people were like an ideal couple. Like, they really genuinely, and I'm not just saying that just for the sake of saying that. You know, they looked like people who genuinely enjoy being in each other's presence. They were playful with their kids, all of that stuff. You know? But all this up and down, this, Zimbabwe, this, there, politics, like, yes. And then now and then there's always stories about girls. Like Java's stories about girls over the last 3 years, out of this world. It's stuff of movies. It was a movie. The man was living the movie life. Rockstar. As far back as last week or so, when another person who worked for him came out. So I wonder if that's also part of the reasons why this marriage is going this route. Perhaps it's like, hey, dude, you're doing too much. Maybe. We don't know, okay? We don't have to speculate. You would have thought that everything was thing. Yeah, the dodgy part, they still dodgy. Doctrinally, they are dodgy. They still dodgy as dodgy can be. But you would have thought that the relationship was on camera. Cameras just don't do it, man. The cameras just do not do it. Lilly as well, a while after that particular post by Java was made, Lilly herself then made a post. So in Lily's post, I'm hoping it wasn't a copy and paste. So you think it was a copy and paste? This is practically thing. So Lilly then made a post and I think it's just like an hour after. But actually, there was one which actually goes back to the time when when Java posted, so showing that they posted this roughly about the same time over there. And by the way, before I forget to mention this, Bisrat is back. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Bisrat is back. Bisrat he's managing ministry and trying to do also the media space content as well. And so he did announce that now, for those that have been itching to discuss with a theologian, particularly subject matters of African spirituality, all those type of jazz, he is officially now available, and those are the places where you can reach him, and these are the topics and all of that stuff. You guys can discuss that, and he will be definitely there to answer for those. He showed his Facebook, Instagram, email over there, and so you can go and email him. I don't do debates. I have too much on my plate. I don't do debates and all that kind of stuff. Particularly in that field, I prefer people that have studied that field to Thingy and Bisrat and Gift Masego. These guys have studied that, and that's kind of like their lane. So Bisrat has put out his contact. Go check him out if that is what you are interested in doing. Don't be arguing by yourself. Yes, Bisrat is there. He will answer the question. All right, so this takes me back again. Lilly then posts her official statement here, and she says, officially, after prayers, counsel, and much reflection, I want to formally acknowledge that my marriage has been legally dissolved for some time. Now, that's why I'm saying I'm wondering if all this up and down, if all this hurabaru that Java was busy up and down with, all these videos of him in Cape Town, girls claiming pregnancy, all these things that have been happening, if those contributed to this, all these accusations that came out, all the things that have, if all those things have any contribution to, I wonder. Can you please stay on the straight and narrow? She says, this season has brought significant change to both of us. While our covenant as husband and wife has ended, our shared responsibility to parents remains, and our 3 sons continue to be our highest priorities, and we are committed to raising with stability, love, and care. That far, they pretty much communicated that 2 and 2. I want to make it clear that our lives, callings, and thing, this is pretty much exactly the same thing. Ministries now move forward separately. We are no longer, and this part here I find quite interesting when you watch the interview that he did, when the interview that Java did with Zim Celeb TV. He's asked about how he separates his ministry, and so I'm wondering if Zim Celeb already had a bit of a scoop there, because that pretty much sound like that statement there of highlighting the separation of the ministries. It literally comes off of that question that he also answered in there, that Passion Java ministries and all of that. Yeah. So then says the decision was not made casually. So this is why I'm saying this is like a copy and paste for most parts, because even Java's post actually says the same thing. It was made with clarity and conviction. Choosing peace does not mean endorsing the past. Okay, yeah, no, that's a different one there. So it looks like peace had stopped raining. It's not peaceful anymore. It means choosing wisdom for the future. As we continue into our new chapter, we ask understanding, discretion, and prayer. We also kindly ask that our names and calling journey be respected as distinct and separate. Oh, okay. So don't be mentioning them. You understand? Yeah, please keep it very clear. But that part it's in her statement. It's not in his statement. This part, and also the part of choosing peace. That's why I'm saying, I'm wondering, does this have to do with anything? But anyways, it means choosing peace and so keep the names separate, please. So you can't be calling her Lilly Java, I'm guessing, right? Okay, she's still Lilly Java on the post. So are you still Lilly Java? I don't know. And so she says the names should be, kept separately. My focus remains healing, growth, and our children, fulfilling God's purpose individually, and so forth. With peace and thingy, Prophet Lilly. That is her post that she made over there. So this is what they did mention. You can hear the things that are like almost copy and paste, but then there are certain things in Lilly's post that are not in Java's post. And so this is, according to as far as we know, Java's second marriage collapse. Second marriage to collapse. There was the other one. For those that don't know, Java was married before, and that marriage collapsed, and then this one as well. Now, although Java might be a dodgy man, I do pity him. I'll tell you where I pity him. I pity him because Java's entire brand. If you've watched his videos and when he's making fun of people a lot or all those type of things, Java's whole brand was, he has a beautiful life, he has money, he has a beautiful wife, and he has wonderful children. This was a brag for Java. When he's mocking a lot of people, you could go back to videos, he always used to use, especially during the days after he bought the Lamborghini and that house that was like Ashton Hills type of thing. Yeah, after the days of Lamborghini, the days of him flexing money, those days. If you watch the videos of that period, you'll see this became a brand for Java. He has a beautiful life, a beautiful wife, he has money, he's a beautiful family, beautiful kids. He didn't leave beautiful wife. He always had it inside thingy. And so you do kind of pity him there, because now, we are individual by ourselves, yes. We don't describe ourselves by who we know or who we are with. We're not described by that. I know a lot of times people like to say, I am so and so, I'm a father and I'm a husband. Yes, but you're an individual first, and then you are all these things, right? You wear all these hats, a thingy. So I do pity him in that. He he made it part of his brand. He has money. He has a beautiful wife. He has beautiful kids. He has a beautiful life. This was his brand. And then Doji. Doji, you cannot leave Doji out of Java. Apart from the comedian, you can't leave Doji out of Java's thingy. Selection Show will do daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. So I wonder if he will be looking for a third wife. These people got remarried last year, a couple of months ago. And according to Lilly's statement, they have been separated for a couple of months, for a while. She says they have been apart for a while. The wedding was last year, the last 12 months. So when she says that, you're like, how far after that? The timeline kind of strikes you as interesting. The timeline. How far from the accusations and all those things that came out, exposing him and all those type of things, was it before the separation actually? It's Ricky, and I'll see you later. Leave dodgy people.